Hello, NAIFA-Maryland members. This is Jennifer Mauer, and I am greeting you from what should be sunny Arizona, but unfortunately, you can tell by the long sleeve shirt, it is definitely cold here. It is 50 degrees and raining all day, so it does get chilly, but I'm hoping that maybe you guys have a little warmer weather that we could send your way. But I am writing to you 2 days before our upcoming Last Brews and Bites. And I will talk a little bit about that in this newsletter, but I hope that you're going to come out on Thursday and see us. We have over 50 people, which is what we had last year. And we ended up with almost 100 because this event that's coming up is a combination of our P&C folks, our NABIP folks, and all industry associations come together for this event. So without further ado, let me get into the November news you can use video. And let me begin by saying, I'm going to personalize this a little bit. Yeah, it was football weekend, wasn't it? And guess what's happening to my team? Oh, sorry, Washington Commanders. You might join a real team, the Eagles. Yeah, it's for those of you who didn't know, I have not put that in my last newsletters. I am a full-on 8th-generation Eagles fan. So bring it. You can text all the comments and photos you want at 518-526-4751. Maybe I'll see you at a Maryland event and we can talk football someday. But what I do want to talk about is something much more serious. NAIFA National is doing a call to action campaign to support our health employee benefit license agents. You'll find information about this at the NAIFA homepage. And if you go to the right up here, if you go to Advocacy Action Blog, just scroll down, you'll see information about a call to action campaign. We're asking members to send letters to their state insurance commissioners urging immediate action about unfair trade practices that are harming not only Medicare beneficiaries, but the licensed professionals who serve them. So far, we have commitments from New Hampshire, Oklahoma, North Dakota, and Montana. Idaho and Delaware were first out of the gate and in supporting an issue of addressing this concern. And so just last week, we also had a meeting with the Medicare Collective and information about, I've been asked about that a few times. Information can be found right here where I'm scrolling in that link. There's a blog post about the meeting that the collective had up on Capitol Hill. So all that information, again, can be found either directly at advocacy.naifa.org/news, or just go to our homepage and click the advocacy blog. On that note, woohoo! It is our NAIFA-Maryland Brews and Bites. Turning our attention to events, we have partnered for the last 2 years with the Greater Chesapeake Foundation, GCF, to join us on Thursday, 2 days. Well, I guess if you're getting this Wednesday, one day, come out to Baltimore, treat yourself. Don't sit there and watch my video and say, well, maybe I'm thinking, come on out, come have some fun. We had an absolutely packed house. If you haven't seen the videos, go to our social media account and you'll see videos from last year. It was absolutely packed. We were stunned. So for the second year, we're asking you to please bring a toy donation and bring canned food. We will be stuffing the train toy drive with GCF. They have their own program on December 10th, and information can be found on our website about that. We've been emailing about it. So we support that through a toy drive of our own, and you can do that at Union Craft Brewery in Baltimore. Come out anytime after 4, grab a beer, have some fun, bring your colleagues, and bring those donations. That will be helping an incredible cause. So turning our attention to events, here is our information about that Brews and Bites. And if you have the time to register, that would be great. It does help me with all of my paperwork process, as well as being able to advise you next year when we set our date. But speaking of next year, 2026, we held a strategic planning workshop with the board, and we have all of our 2026 programs and locations set for the year. They will be approved on Thursday, and then I will start putting them here under our events page. So if you go to md.naifa.org and click our events, that's where you'll find not only just our chapter events, you'll find information about our Drive to Success Symposium. We'll be hosting that again in September at Turf Valley, as well as adding 4 new quarterly coffee Brews and Bites meetups. Evenings aren't always helpful for people who have busy lives, busy families after hours. So we are going to introduce a new 8 a.m. coffee meetup. And again, you'll see all of that starting to get launched in the next, 2 to 3 weeks. And finally, I draw your attention to our About page called Leadership Development. It takes a monstrous amount of people to put all of these programs together. Advocacy, legislation, differentiating, speakers. Do you have an interest or an expertise in high net worth clients? I need your expertise. Are you a long-term care expert? I really need you on my committee. Are you a speaker or a presenter? Do you go to industry conferences and can help advise me on programs and topics? Please use this online form and send it in to me. It comes directly to me. This is our opportunity. We are building our thought leader cohorts. We are slowly building a women in finance group, which is led by the wonderful Rachel Syed, who's right here. She was our 4 under 40 winner this year, so I want to give her another shout out at Northwestern Mutual. But we're also looking to put together a program cohort. This is not tremendous time. I'm talking about maybe an hour every other month, maybe an email or two. And I need to get input from people, especially people in the financial advising space. What kinds of topics or theories that are cutting edge that we could put together, either webinars or host at our Drive to Success Symposium. So this page will give you the information about what we're looking for, short-term commitments, long-term commitments, some fun pictures of the people you see here that are all involved in going to legislative days, or going to programs or hosting an event at their office. So if you can just give me a call at 518-526-4751 or email me at jmaurer@naifa.org, and I would love to talk with you about what your area of interest is and get you aligned on one of our cohorts. So until then, I'm going to return back to our Brews and Bites. I'm very much hoping that you'll be able to support us and come out November 20th. And if you can't, and this is the last time I get to talk with you, then let me just end this with saying a happy Thanksgiving. This is a blessing time for us. I send Thanksgiving blessings to you and your family, but I also want to thank you. Thank you so much for being a member. Your dues helps me do what I do. And if you haven't noticed, I love what I do. I've been doing this 30 years. I love associations. One of my presidents just told me I get the title association nerd. I'll own it. I'll stand up here and jump up and down and give the love and the energy, because I want you to know there are real people behind the organization doing things for you every day. So if you need a connection, you need to be pointed to somebody in the P&C space, I have someone for you. If you need help on long-term care, I can help you with that. Anything that will help grow your business and support your business, please reach out. So on that note, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Please enjoy some time off. Enjoy your families, travel safe, and we're looking forward to connecting again in December. Take care.